Thursday, the 10th of February 2022. First reading. Reading from the first book of Kings. When Solomon grew old, his wives swayed his heart to other gods, and his heart was not wholly with the Lord, his God, as his father David's has been. Solomon became a follower of Astarte, the goddess of the Sidonians, and of Milcom, the Ammonite abomination. He did what was displeasing to the Lord, and was not a wholehearted follower of the Lord, as his father David had been. Then it was that Solomon built a high place for Chemosh, the god of Moab, on the mountain to the east of Jerusalem, and to Milcom, the god of the Ammonites. He did the same for all his foreign wives, who offered incense and sacrifice to their gods. The Lord was angry with Solomon, because his heart had turned from the Lord, the God of Israel, who had twice appeared to him, and who had then forbidden him to follow other gods. But he did not carry out the Lord's order. The Lord therefore said to Solomon, "Since you behave like this, and do not keep my covenant or the laws I lay down for you, I will most surely tear the kingdom away from you, and give it to one of your servants, for your father David's sake. However, I will not do this during your lifetime, but will tear it out of your son's hands. Even so, I will not tear the whole kingdom from him, for the sake of my servant David, and for the sake of Jerusalem which I have chosen. I will leave your son one tribe." Responsorial Psalm. O Lord, remember me out of the love you have for your people. They are happy who do what is right, who at all times do what is just. O Lord, remember me out of the love you have for your people. O Lord, remember me out of the love you have for your people. But instead they mingle with the nations, and learn to act as they did. They worshipped the idols of the nations, and these became a snare to entrap them. O Lord, remember me out of the love you have for your people. They even offered their own sons and their daughters in sacrifice to demons, till his anger blazed against his people. He was filled with horror at his chosen ones. O Lord, remember me out of the love you have for your people. Gospel acclamation. Hallelujah, hallelujah. The Lord is faithful in all his words and loving in all his deeds. Hallelujah. Gospel. Reading from the book of Mark. Jesus left Gennesaret and set out for the territory of Tyre. There he went into a house and did not want anyone to know he was there, but he could not pass unrecognized. A woman whose little daughter had an unclean spirit heard about him straightway, and came and fell at his feet. Now the woman was of Hagan, by birth a Syrophoenician, and she begged him to cast the devil out of her daughter. And he said to her, "The children should be fed first, because it is not fair to take the children's food and throw it to the house dogs." But she spoke up. "Ah, yes, sir," she replied, "but the house dogs under the table can eat the children's scrap." And he said to her, "For saying this, you may go home happy. The devil has gone out of your daughter." So she went off to her home and found the child lying on the bed and the devil gone. Gospel of the Lord.